Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening. Before I introduce those competitors, I would like to, of course, acknowledge the people who've made tonight happen, those working behind the scenes at XFC, also our partners. I'm talking about Counterpunch, Tattoo Removal, 40 Winks, Oxley, Palmer Bet, all the fighters tonight, and also our ring card girl, Kirsty, making her XFC debut tonight as well. I've mentioned that there are 3 fights tonight where there is a championship on the line. We've had 2. Are you ready for your main event? It is for the XFC Amateur Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, Damian Pooh Bear Volar.
And this is for the big one. The Amateur XFC Light Heavyweight belt. The winner goes home with that around their waist. The first one to make their way to the cage is Damian the Pooh Bear Volar, fighting out of Element Martial Arts and Fitness. Hailing from Adelaide, he is a purple belt in BJJ with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat. This is his 6th walk to the cage. I'm expecting big things, big body. This is what the light heavyweight bouts are all about. What's your keys to success for him this one, mate? Adam?
Well, I know that he already took this fight on 12 days' notice, so I'm really hoping that he's going to bring what he's been working on the most in the gym. Purple belt jiu-jitsu is a big thing, man, so I hope we might see some grappling.
Excellent. Do you have any insight there, Matty?
Yeah, so 4 wins, but 3 of them have come from TKO as well. So again, when he gets a hold of his opponents, he's more than likely going to finish them. And but then again, you got to think, Daniel Staveley is very, very tough. So we're really going to have to see Damian Volar bring out his best right now.
Yeah, you mentioned the power. He's got the 3 TKOs, and that's just that ability for that ground and pound. He does have a very heavy style of jiu-jitsu. I've watched a couple of his comp clips and also previous fights, and he does kind of lull you in and then explodes at the end. So
introducing his opponents, Daniel the Danger Staveley.
So Daniel the Danger Staveley, fighting out of Combat Lab, also hailing from Adelaide. So one of these boys knew each other when they're younger. So both gentlemen the same age at 28. This is Dan's 7th walk to the cage, but I just want to point out one very, very important piece here. He is the current XFC Amateur Middleweight Champ. This is him stepping up into a new division to become champ status. And in terms of looking at imposing physiques, so Damian Volar, in terms of height, is 183 centimeters. Dan tops the scales at 199 centimeters. He is a giant, long-reach man with purple belt jiu-jitsu as well, coming from Combat Lab. Also was waiting for an opponent. It took quite a long time for people to finally sign up, and he has a dance partner in Damian. But from this point here, it really just comes down to who's done the work, whose jiu-jitsu and striking is going to be taking home that belt tonight.
And he looks focused, doesn't he?
He's called the Danger for a reason. He is a scary man.
Yeah, of course.
I see his keys to success is utilizing that height and range, but he's also very, very quick on his feet. So I'm not sure if the grappling experiences here is what Damian is used to in terms of the speed that Daniel will bring to the table. But once this cage gets locked, we will see who is going to be our XFC Amateur Light Heavyweight Champ. Will it be Damian walking
This
away?
next fight is a light heavyweight fight, B-class rules, 5 by 3-minute rounds. It is for the XFC Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, In the blue corner, weighing in at 93.3 kilos, with an amateur record of 4 wins, 1 loss, fighting out of Element MMA, Damian Volar. And his opponent in the red corner. Weighing in at 90 kilos with an amateur record of 4 wins, 2 losses. Fighting out of Combat Lab, Daniel the Danger Staveley.
I'm not expecting a glove touch here, gentlemen.
Yeah, Daniel Staveley looks angry right now. Yeah. And we saw a bit of commotion after Combat Lab's last fight. I wonder if that had a different conversation now in the gym. You know, we're not gonna let anyone get in our face again like that.
No.
So Dan did put his hand out for the glove touch. Damian denied it. And now they're just looking at getting that range in place.
Really interesting to see how Damian's going to get through that reach of Daniel.
Yeah, Staveley is huge, isn't he? How did he make middleweight?
I don't know, man. I was thinking that before.
He's doing good quality movement there.
Good inside kick there by Damian. Another one by Damian.
Yeah, Damian's not getting caught up in the movement from Daniel. Very systematic with his approach here.
And Dan's just walking him down, slowly cutting off the angles of the cage. He really wants to own that center cage.
Oh.
Damian decides that's where he wants to be, so they're going to meet in the middle.
Oh,
nice little left hook.
Yeah,
thrown by Dan.
Couple of big boys clashing in the middle there.
At this stage, Dan's just using his reach and just touching. Isn't throwing a lot of power just yet. He's looking for the right moment.
Another inside kick by Damian.
That was a powerful inside kick coming from Damian. Nice and high on the left thigh.
Another one. Dropping that leg down. Red already in the middle.
Yeah, all of Daniel's wins have come by stoppage. He had an impressive submission win on the last show, and he's basically wants to swap it now. He's already had his submission. He wants to knock this guy out.
And that submission came from a wrestling exchange where, as he was lifted, he basically sunk in a guillotine as well. So he's very crafty. Nice little high kick just on the bottom of the chin then.
Yeah, we've seen his opponent, Jackson Weir White, pick up his opponent and dump them on their head. He picked up Daniel. Instead of being threatened by it, he was able to throw up his own submission.
Which is quick thinking, by the way.
But Dan's just picking away at the moment.
Yeah, I like Dan's thrown a couple of sneaky little uppercuts. None have landed just yet. But as soon as he gets his timing and his distance, I think he might have some success with it.
He's also feinting a couple as well.
Oh,
well,
again.
just then that one came out there.
Another one.
That long jab is really helping him.
Oh, he's just missing by inches.
Oh, that body rip then.
That was a big
slowed
one.
him down.
That was a big one.
Dan had a beautiful body rip
Head and arm. He's got a head and arm here. Is he going to get the choke? Head and arm choke from standing.
I was going to say, can he finish standing? It's been done before.
There's 10 seconds left.
Can you hold it?
There's 10
Can you hold it?
I think he might have just been slipping out.
Hey,
That was
wow.
so close.
Maybe Dan's too tall to get that, I think.
Tell you what, that would have shocked the crowd, wouldn't it have?
Yeah. I think he might be a bit too tall to get a head and arm choke from standing.
Yeah, really strong finish to the round there from Staveley.
Just shows you how dangerous the purple belt jiu-jitsu levels are. Like, there's submissions anywhere and everywhere, and especially with such long arms that Dan has. Damian did a really, really good job on lowering his shoulder then in terms of creating some space, but that could have been a matter of time. Dan was also fishing for the leg reap as well to try and bring it to the ground.
Yep.
So that last 10 seconds really, really had a toll on that round.
I'd be really interested to see if the inside leg kicks that Damian was throwing has done any sort of damage to his leg there, that Iceland's leg at the moment. So,
Almost ice gate. Ty Duncan there, saving the ice bucket.
But I don't think it would have had his initial intention. He wanted it out of that cage as quick as possible.
Yeah, Ty Duncan, the former XFC amateur champion himself, went on to win a couple of belts as a pro. Awesome to see him still around the scene.
And what a great training partner, both of Ty Duncan and also Hank King, in terms of two big bodies who know how to move.
oh, he tried to send it. Oi, nice.
There's a thud to that too.
Yeah, that's a good switch on that one.
Certainly is.
He's really chopping them legs. He got a bleeding nose there on Dan.
Oh, that
But
would
Damian
hurt.
has thrown a couple of punches in his of his own. He's got a nice jab cross that he throws, but he does keep his guard pretty locked in place, and that's where Dan's trying to find that uppercut.
Good change of stance there.
Just
Yeah.
such length coming from Dan. It makes it really, really hard to strike against.
He's got the length as well, but he's also prepared to put himself in that danger zone as well, doesn't he?
Oi, big straight there from Damian.
Iron chin from
Wow.
Staveley there.
I saw that sweat come off.
He's
That's
certainly
a
tossing
uppercut.
out their chins.
That uppercut that just keeps missing from Staveley.
Another inside leg. He's chopping that leg down.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm calling it. Staveley's going to land that uppercut.
But Dan's mouth's open a little bit, and that's just coming due to the fact of the blood nose. But he just found a little sneaky uppercut there as well. Oh, big overhand right. Dan saw it, was able to move out of the way.
Yeah, Damian just seems to have found... Oh, that was a big shot.
Wow.
Damian just seems to have found a pace that he started with in the first round, and he's just continued that solid
Yep.
pace throughout the entire fight.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just gritty. He's just working away. But Dan is just so explosive, and then lulls, and then explosive again.
I think he lined up for a spin kick there.
What about the chin on Staveley? He's copped a couple, and he's walked through every one of them. There's another one.
I think it just due to come the fact of how tall Dan is. It's quite hard to throw that punch up there to cause any significant damage.
Yeah.
Well, he found a home then for that one.
Oh,
Both
go
of them
Dan.
throwing left hooks then. Dan throwing a flurry. So we're in the second round, and these boys are both sitting down in their punches.
Yeah, you can tell Daniel Staveley is definitely chasing that knockout. He has no interest in getting this fight to the ground.
That jab found a home then
Did,
from Damian.
What a fight. Massive props to XFC matchmaker and promoter Daniel Woolard.
Whoa!
You know, not many
All the
people
big
have,
swings.
Not many people have put their hand up to fight Staveley, but
Oi.
somehow Daniel Woolard has plucked this match out of the sky. Yeah, and it looks like Daniel Staveley was limping there a little bit.
It was, yeah, mate, yep. You know, those leg kicks will start. You think about it, if you just do a couple every round, over 5 rounds, you can really start to take a toll.
So, Adam, what do you see the keys to success are for Damian? What's Matt Becker and Dimitri Zachariah telling
what-
Damian here?
I think their game plan is working. I think the leg kicks are working because of the reach disadvantage. And I think those bombs that he's throwing are really good. I think he's just going to keep doing what he's doing. Just be aware of the uppercut, like you boys are saying, from Dan on this end.
But jab is making a bit of damage, which is also causing the breathing, disrupting the breathing a bit and compromising it. What about yourself, Matt? What do you reckon Joel Spervisvari is saying in the Combat Lab corner?
Yeah, well, I'm sure they've both probably had a quick conversation about the condition of Staveley's leg there. So maybe this third round could be a chance to take the fight to the ground. You know, the first 2 rounds have been a pretty high pace. So, yeah, maybe if it was me, I'd probably like to maybe take the fight to the ground, use
Absolutely.
this third round as a rest period to some extent.
Excellent. So we've got these 2 purple belts. One of them is going to walking
big
away
shot.
with the light heavyweight amateur XFC belt.
Yeah, and let's see if Damian Volar and his team were able to see the limping towards that end around. And if they attack it a bit more.
Now, attacking the other leg.
Well, he's able to switch stance. Dan's able to fight in both orthodox and southpaw.
Oh, another leg kick.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
He's got his hands clasped.
Oh, big body shots.
Almost. Should be going. Damian should be fishing for the underhooks, like trying to stop Daniel from taking him down.
At this stage, Peter Hickmont's looking for that fence grab again, just in case. And Damian's putting to work that body shot. Right now, Damian's using his elbow to hook around that pad just to keep him a little bit more momentum.
Yeah, I liked what Volar did then. He didn't grab the cage, but he used the strength of his wrist.
Oh,
no, that's tight. Oh, wow. The crank on that neck.
Whoa.
A pure bus driver turn just to make sure he get that off the
He's
table.
pinned the arm.
He's pinned the arm. Dan's moving around, locked under, and Damian's got a good sprawl out here at this stage. So Dan's trying to walk around into him. And right now,
I've got a
Damian's
triangle
on top.
here.
He has a triangle
Might
locked
be
up.
trying to get this triangle. Oh, he got his elbow through.
His elbow's down.
Nice.
But right
Yeah.
now, Damian is investing in those body shots, trying to pay dividends for later.
Nice.
Spins around on top. And Dan tried a Granby roll out of that, and Damian just sat back there, just basically wet blanket. He's looking to throw those big punches.
Back down he goes. He tried to get up there. Big shots from Damian.
And Staveley's been in this position before. I know for a fact that Joel Zebasvari, his esteemed black belt head coach, has definitely put him in this position before. Oh, he's got an arm.
He's got an arm. Almost
Nice.
got a Kimura out from there, but there was enough to be able to move away from that position.
He didn't have his legs locked in or his hips.
And I've been fortunate enough to have rolled once with Joel Zebasvari, and I tell you what, his top pressure is phenomenal. So again, right now, Daniel Staveley has felt this before.
Yeah, and also with training partners like Hank King, who's another big specimen of a lad, and also Ty Duncan, a black belt in his own right. He's certainly got a lot of big boys to be able to roll with.
He's got the figure four again.
Yeah, he has a figure four. At this stage, he's just got Damian just being that heavy Pooh Bear style. He's got
He's
both
on the
hooks
back.
in place.
10 seconds to go. Oh, he's flat. He's flat.
Yeah, well done for Staveley. He knew he just had to move there. Oh!
Oh!
No, that's not a stoppage. He's called time.
All right.
That's not a stoppage, I don't believe. I believe that's the end of the round.
The end of the round, that was called.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
That was two punches
Super
away
close.
from being called off.
perfect
Super
refereeing
close.
there from Peter.
Wow.
I can see him watching the timekeeper.
Yep, he
And
heard
it's-
the 10-second clap. That was extremely close, and this is where we saw Damian's heavy grappling style. But once again, you got a purple belt versus a purple belt. Good quality grappling exchanges here.
Yeah, the grappling was great. Oh,
And you saw Dan able to utilize that figure four Kimura grip to be able to get out of that stance. And it came from Damian not rushing and staying as heavy as a wet blanket and staying on top in that control.
yeah. Good movement. Really good movement. This next round will be interesting. I'd like to see how tired these boys are now because of that grappling exchange.
Yep. And once again, XFC 62 main event does not fail to deliver. We have Damian Pooh Bear Volar coming up against Dan the Danger Staveley in round 4. These are the championship rounds.
Yeah, Staveley's got to fight deep here. He's got to dig deep. Oh, that's a good shot.
Oh, he congratulated him on his punch.
I like the gamesmanship there.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the kick was good. Oh, the punch was actually good too.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, almost.
Good job scooping those hips.
Yeah, and Damian Volar, he's just a big boy, isn't he? That takedown attempt from Staveley would probably work on anyone, but again, when you take into account we're now into round 4.
And
Big body shots. Look at that.
yeah, and he was going to that in the third round as well. And once again, he did this position before and did a massive bus turn, like bus driver turn, to be able to put him put Dan on the cage and start that grappling exchange there.
Oh, look at it.
Here we are again. No, Dan was able to get out of it. Peter Hickmott, the best in the business. Round 4, light heavyweight championship rounds.
Yeah, look at the willpower of Staveley. He just refuses to back down.
Yeah, he's got lots of pressure. He's not backing down at all from this. Boys!
Both these boys are going at it.
Nice jab from Damian. What a shot.
Both these boys have put the work in, and you can see they're going at it. Bit of gamesmanship there from Damian. So Pooh Bear versus the Danger.
Yeah, nice shot there from Staveley. And again. Oh,
Hey!
2 shots, huge shots.
Big shots from Dan.
And I thought that Staveley was about to lock up a standing guillotine there as well. Damian's looking to set up
See the difference.
Staveley for a ride.
Yeah, Damian had to acknowledge those shots there.
They were
Immediately
big.
went for the takedown.
Huge shots.
And
It's
right
normally
now,
a sign.
Damian's cutting the corner, trying to get his leg in behind. Sorry, Matty, I cut you off.
I was going to say, it's normally a sign, isn't it? When you cop a couple and you go for that takedown,
Yep.
normally tells you they hurt.
Oh, he's got the Kimura grip.
He separated the legs. He's straight back into that position on the single leg.
Oh, almost. Sacrifice throws is just that.
Yeah, 15 seconds to work here, Volar. He ended last round really well.
Yeah, so from here, he'll have some urgency to try and punish some strikes in there. Dan's doing a good job putting his head underneath the hips, which basically limits his head from getting hit.
Wow, that round went so fast. Wow.
And now we move into the 5th and final round. The cut man doing a bit of work on Dan. Both boys sucking it up.
This is it, make or break. We've got to leave it in here.
So all the supporters at home, I hope you're enjoying this main event, XFC 62. This is for the XFC Amateur Light Heavyweight belt. Dan's looking for an opportunity to become a champ. In regards to, he already currently holds the XFC middleweight belt. And looking to spoil his party is Damian Pooh-Bear Volar, fighting out of Element Martial Arts and Fitness. So Dan Staveley coming from Combat Lab, wanting to spoil his party and become a champ. This is where it all comes down to, the last 3 minutes of the round.
Here we go. Empty it, boys. Empty it out. Let's go.
Dan's rear leg is compromised a little bit. Walking out a little gingerly.
Oi, good one. Let's see if Dan can answer it.
You can see that Damian's aware of that.
Oi, big shots by Dan there. Oh, wow. Good head pressure against the cage. Needed
nice
that head.
elbow.
Dan's doing some good jobs here.
Good
Good
head.
body lock in place here.
Going
He's
for the
looking to do a bit of a
takedown.
hip throw.
Oi.
There's a knee. He's got that left one. So the right knee is softening up. Left knee's going for the KO.
Nice elbows.
Two
Knees,
knees.
sorry.
Matt's forgotten he's in human anatomy. But that's okay. Volar threw 2 knees up through the middle. And Dan's doing a great job with the body lock. Volar's pushing that hips out away, making sure.
Yeah, I think Staveley's got to push away here and find the knockout finish. Both boys have got so much heart, don't they?
Yeah. I would have been done in round 2.
Oh my God!
Looks like Dan's going to be looking for that leg trip.
It's these body shots here too that hurt, that just suck the life out of you.
It certainly is. And because his nose is compromised as well from bleeding from it, he's breathing out of the mouth. Those body shots are certainly paying dividends that he was
And
doing from the
knees.
3rd and 4th round.
A minute 20 left in this main event title fight for XFC 62.
Those knees are coming up strong. And the reason Volar's getting those knees up is the head pressure from Dan Staveley. Those little sneaky uppercuts there, a bit of dirty boxing there from Staveley. But right now, Damian's putting all of his weight on Dan, making him carry everything. Both boys going at it.
Oh, nice. Those knees from both boys.
Last 45 seconds and the boys are going at it.
Big shots, man. It's
Powering shots.
right in front of us. They're clapping.
Yeah. Look at the heart on these two. This is the light heavyweight belt they're going for.
Oh, my God. He's going to feel that in the morning, isn't he?
Yep.
Thundering away at those punches.
15 seconds left on the clock. He's not under the chin on this one. He's just on the jawline.
10 seconds left. Here we go.
Oh, good reversal. He's got to try and get it. Hey! Hey!
What a fight, boys.
What a fight.
And just before the final buzzer goes, Damian Volar backs off.
Incredible.
Mimicking the belt around his waist.
Outstanding fight, guys. I hope everyone at home is entertained. That was an absolute war. Here we see in the replay. Both boys going at it in that 5th round. Some very, very heavy movement there from Damian Volar. This was in the earlier rounds.
Yeah.
Right towards the end of the 3rd.
Almost. Yeah. He thought it was the end. It's the end of the round.
Are you not entertained? Both these gentlemen did an absolute, both these fighters put everything left in the tank into that last round. But in the end, only one can have their arm raised.
Who's going to get the strap?
And it comes down to the judge's decision.
Cause I don't wanna do that. I wanna have a good time and enjoy my jack. Sit back and watch the women get drunk. Get the hell on the wake up and I'm rolling with a story. I know it's been a little while since I've been out the house. Now you wanna stand around running your mouth. I can't hear that nigga stand. That's the biggest slow up. To see me in the club and shut the fuck up.
High quality jiu-jitsu on display there.
Yeah.
Both these purple belts put everything in there. And here we have Dave Nash to make it official.
He's not looking.
The result of this fight went to the judges 49-46, 48-47, 48-47. The winner of this fight by unanimous decision, the blue corner! And now, interim XFC Amateur Light Heavyweight Champion, Damian Pooh Bear Volar! champ, that's correct. All right, mate. You took the fight on 12 days' notice, come up all the way up from Adelaide to spoil the party. You've got the belt around your waist. How does that feel?
Yeah, feels good. Huge props to Dan. Yeah, obviously the last 3 fights have put the guys away in the first. So it's been an easy day at the office, but yeah, obviously for a middleweight coming up, obviously definitely pushed me. Obviously, yeah, without a full camp, I wasn't at my best either, but so the gas tank was struggling a little bit, but yeah, obviously, yeah, props to him. Obviously, he can take some big shots. He's yeah, no chump, so it was good to verse someone with some experience and challenge me as well. So only way you get better in this sport is by getting challenged. So yeah, props to Dan.
How does it feel mentally? You threw everything at Staveley there, and he kept coming for more. What does that do mentally for yourself? And you mentioned your gas tank might not have been there. Me personally, you found a gear, you stuck with a pace, and you followed it through the entire fight.
Yeah, I know I don't look like the fittest guy on the roster, but yeah, definitely got that fight fitness. So yeah, don't let the looks fool you. I got the go muscles, not the show muscles.
Nice. Mate, Pooh Bear, where does that come from?
Sort of just started at the gym. I use honey as a bit of a pre-workout, intra-workout, bit of quick sugar release and carbs in the body. So yeah, it sort of just became the honey bear that we all know and love, Pooh Bear. So yeah.
Mate, I want you to enjoy the belt around your waist, but the one question I do have is Oren Palmley is the XFC champ. You got the belt yourself. Is that the fight you want?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to versing him and unifying this belt. Obviously, I'm number 2. He's number 1 on the Tapology rankings. So, that's why we're in it. Like I said, we always want to challenge ourselves. I'm sure he wants this fight just as much as I do. Prove who's number 1, who's top dog at light heavyweight in Australasia. But obviously, all that aside, credit to him. He's supporting Australia and he's doing well. Like, not taking anything away from him. He's competing on the national level, representing Australia, and he's doing well. So good on him for competing and showing at Gamma and IMAF, all those competitions, and putting Australia on the map also. So props to him. And when he's done with that competition, I'm looking forward to him on home soil.
Mate, you both look like identical twins. I think the only way we'll separate you guys is your tattoos. Mate, congratulations on winning the main event tonight and the belt.
My beard's a bit better looking.
Mate, last question I've got. Who would you like to thank?
Yeah, obviously, my partner first and foremost, a little baby on the way. So, it's all, yeah, she's lets me commit to this. This is my job. I quit my job to become a fighter. So, I'm a full-time athlete and coach, and she supports me. And especially with a baby on the way, she's sacrificing the most. Obviously, my coaches, they're obviously they're just unsung heroes. They never get enough credit. So yeah, hopefully one day we'll make it to the big leagues. Can return the favour and spoil them a little bit. They're sacrificing time from their families as well. They all have little kids. So it's a huge sacrifice to this sport, not just as an athlete, but as a coach. And obviously all my training partners, the Hog, Gasha, and everyone else at the gym, putting in the work. We're all making each other better. Iron sharpens iron.
Nice. Congratulations, mate. I'm sure XFC will do everything they can to get you to the big leagues. Make it up. Big noise. Your XFC light heavyweight champion, Damian Volar. Congratulations.